Hi, my name is Faye Johnson. I am 23 years old and I'm a professional model. So Faith is signed in different countries. I'm signed by Boss Models in South Africa, Johannesburg and Cape Town. I'm signed by Women in Paris and Milan. I'm signed by Generation in Spain, M4 Models in Berlin and Hamburg, and the Stockholm in Sweden, the Industry in LA and in New York. First, I am originally from Lagos, Nigeria. I was born and brought up in Lagos, and then I moved for modeling in 2018 after getting signed to Boss Models. And yeah, it's been a journey since then. I was actually scouted in church. In Nigeria when I was 16. I was in the church choir, and there was this guy named Tunji who was signed to my first mother agency in Nigeria. And Tunji saw me one day walking on the road, and he was like, "Oh, hi, you attend Foursquare, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." And he was like, "I've seen you several times in church, and I've watched you grow," which was quite weird for him to say to me. But I was like, "Yeah, you can speak to my mom when we come to church on Sunday." And that's how it first started. He spoke to my mom, and she was like, "Yeah, cool. She's not really doing anything at the moment. She can definitely do this." So that's how my career started. My favorite piece I have created, there's a lot of favorite piece I've created. As I like to say, it's not pride. I just think I take really good pictures. It would be two of my favorite. My recent favorite job is my shoot I did with Richard Nisi called Tank. It's so beautiful. It was my second time trying out a wig on for a shoot, and I absolutely loved it. I'm still not over those shoots, like those pictures rather. It was absolutely amazing. And I would also say working for Vlisco in Nigeria, they changed my career a lot. They're such an amazing client. And I'll also say working for G-Star and Stephen Jones, that was amazing. It was an amazing collaboration. I'm still so grateful and happy to have been a part of that. My goals. I think this is still something that changes every single year. Honestly, I just want to be respected for what I do, for the work I put in, because I put in a lot of work into what I do. I believe I'm hardworking. I really love my job. I love posing. I love movement. It's not just about the money for me. It's the movement. It's how it makes me feel. It's how whenever music is on and I have to do like a particular pose, it just makes me feel so good. Sometimes I get goosebumps just posing. So I really, really love my job and I love movement. My goal really is just to remain a respected person in the modeling industry. And I want to get like a Pilates, yoga and bar certificate. So I just want to be respected in whatever I do. And that would be it for now, because like I say, it changes every single time. I don't know. In the beginning, when I started modeling, I wasn't exactly very inspired about modeling in general. I just did it for my family. My family was one of my biggest inspiration. I just wanted them to have a better life, especially my sisters. I wanted them to live in a better position than I did growing up. We lived in a mud house in the beginning. It's crazy, like when it's raining, everyone has to stand because it's like pouring into the house and flooded and you can't exactly sleep. So my biggest inspiration has been my family, and I'm super happy that they were. I'm super happy that they've always been by my side and giving me advice and being there for me. And my biggest inspiration would be my family, especially my sisters, as I just want them to live a better life than I did, because they deserve to. And they deserve to live in a safe and secure environment filled with love. And yeah. So I've not actually had the opportunity to meet so many people in the modeling industry. I still think I don't know so much about the industry. I'm just learning as I grow also by age. And so far, one of the biggest advice that I've heard is there's only so much you can do. Just do you, because you can't always try to please everyone, because at the end of the day, like, they're not going to like always be happy with you. So you have to just do you. You can keep on trying out different things and find out which one works better for you and try to stick to that, or just keep on trying things if it makes you happy, but just do you. There's only so much you can do. If I could change anything about the industry, it would be the constantly telling models to gain or lose weight, especially the female models, because I just feel like when it comes to female bodies, it goes through a lot on a monthly basis. You have your period, you have all of those things, and constantly asking someone to lose weight, sometimes you don't even see their periods at all, or later on telling them to gain weight again. It's already a lot of mental breakdown having to lose weight or to eat a certain way. Personally, for me, I'm Nigerian and I'm used to like eating food in bigger portions. So the weight was always like a problem for me. And eating was also like a problem for me in general. So it took me a while to lose weight and be what the modeling industry finds as the right standard. But constantly I still have maybe this agency wanting me to lose weight or this agency wanting me to gain a little bit more, and I think some other models, female models, have same issues. But I just need agencies to understand, like, you are putting the body through quite a lot. Like, it's quite hectic. So if there's one thing in the modeling industry that could maybe be a little bit better, is just pretty much accepting people the way they are as they age. Also just accepting them the way they are. Like, if you can't provide them the jobs, rather not stress them out and ask them to get to a particular goal, and then still after getting to that, it's still not enough. That's quite discouraging for so many models I know. So yeah, I wish that could be better in the modeling industry. A day in my life. So I love working. I really enjoy working, like doing my job, being a model. I love shooting. I love trying out different poses. But a normal day for me would be, I still am a very early person. Like, I wake up very early because when I was 16, fresh out of high school, I was a teacher for a short period of time. I was a teacher for kids, and I used that just to make some extra money for the family, and that was before I got scouted for modeling. So a day in my life would just be waking up early in the morning, doing my yoga, or maybe going for a run, 7 or 5K, or just a walk, or just appreciating nature and just being in nature. That's really my favorite thing to do. I love being in nature, or just seeing my friends, spending a little time with them, because I really love my alone time. It's like, I don't know how to explain it so much, but I really love being alone. It makes me happy. I like my own space. And yeah, like, I love my friends, definitely, but if I can't be by myself, I love to be by myself, as it doesn't bother me at all. It's really just what makes me happy. And just maybe reading a book, going to bookshops, buying lots of books. I love to read. I love to be enlightened. I like to say my English isn't that good, but I learn as I grow. And yeah, I love to read, and I'm constantly trying to learn Spanish because I really love to hear people speak in Spanish. And I'm currently learning. And yeah, a day in my life is really just chilled if I'm not working, because I love to be as busy as I possibly can. So if I'm not a busy person, I'm just there chilling, getting as much rest as I can, because I know that the next few days will be very busy again. So yeah, I am currently working on quite some of my visas and like my American visa and all of that. So next step would be going to America, trying out the market there, and just seeing how that goes for me. I'm quite positive. I try to remain positive and just, go with the flow. I believe the universe and God gives you exactly what you need. You're exactly where you need to be. So I believe I'm exactly where I need to be. And I'm really excited for America when it happens, and just to see what the market has for me there and to experience the whole thing in general. I like to say I'm not a very touristy person. I'm not the person who wants to go to another country and just, looks around. I'm mostly just chilled. Maybe I will take a walk and look around, but I'm not exactly very touristy. So I'm looking forward to work. I do love to work. I'm looking forward to working and meeting beautiful people and, working with these amazing designers and amazing brands, and just being out there and going with the flow of life, going with wherever life takes me. I don't think you can plan every single thing in life. I know how many times I've planned things and they just didn't go out the way I planned. So I'll just say going with the flow. It's like I say every day when I wake up, I'm just like, I pray, say my morning prayer, and I'm like, let's see what today has for me. Because, tomorrow is not guaranteed. Whether you're there tomorrow or not, what matters is the present moment. So I try my best to stay in the present moment and just to remind myself that there's only so much I can do. So next phase for me would be America, and just seeing how that goes and just how my modeling career in general goes, because I am still growing in modeling. I've been doing it for 6-7 years on and off. Because COVID happened, but I keep on saying I feel like I became a model really in 2021. So yeah, going with the flow of life, going wherever life takes me. A quote of life: there really is only so much you can do. Don't kill yourself over people constantly telling you what to do or how you're supposed to look or how to live your life. It's people's opinions, and people they're entitled to their opinions. Maybe when I was younger, yes, it did bother me a lot. I am 23 now and I'm growing. And the more I grow, the more I know things and the more I know what's right, what's wrong, and I learn and I unlearn. So don't let every single thing anyone says to you get to you. People have their opinions. They're allowed to speak. It's their mouth. Let them speak. But you can do what I do. Like, you look into it. Like, if what they said, you've heard it a few times, then maybe there is something you need to work on. But at the same time, not everyone likes you, and that's okay. They don't have to like you. You don't have to be liked by every single person. So just do you. Do you. Do you. Do what makes you happy. I love modeling because it makes me happy. I love the poses. I love to wear the outfits and see, how it looks on me. And sometimes I say the outfit makes me change. It's like I see the outfit, I wear the outfit, and I pose according to how I feel. And I really love to pose. I love to move. It's like I say, I think I was supposed to be a ballet dancer, but African parents. So, just do you. Don't let every single thing people say to you get to you. It's not their body. It's not their life. It's your life. So you need to think about what you want for yourself. It's like I used to really want to do Fashion Week, but at the same time, if you ask me which designer I want to work for, then I'm not exactly sure. I just like to work. I love to be busy. That's really it for me. So it's never really about the people, really. I just like to be busy. I love to work. I love to see, who I'm working with. I love to see what's next for me. I just like to go with the flow, because saying that I want to work for a particular person, I'll say it, I'll manifest it. But at the same time, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Just at least try to stay happy. Try to be good to the people around you. That's what really matters to me. And thank you so much for this wonderful interview. I hope I've been able to tell a little bit about me. Faith is quite calm. I don't really like to party. I just love to keep things calm and quiet. I love to do chill things, and I love to spend time with people who make me happy. I love to be in the ocean, even if I can't swim yet. We're getting there. And yeah, I love to be appreciative of the things that happen, and just reminding myself that, there's only one me. At the end of the day, there's only one you. If they want you, if they really want you, they will get you. And if they don't, it's fine. It's really not the end of the world. It's really not. And also just learning that as I grow has been really good for me. And I like to say I'm very happy about where I am at the moment, because I've grown a lot compared to when I was younger. And yeah, I'm happy for that, for me.